I want to share with you 5 of the biggest green flags I figured out when I was going in my self-healing journey. Number 1, when I learned to set and maintain boundaries without guilt. That includes family, friends, anyone who did not reciprocate my enthusiasm and vivacity for life. I said, you need to not be around me. And I didn't feel bad about it. Number 2 is when you learn to recognize your own self-worth. You are generating a sense of self-value and a positive self-image, and because of this self-image increase, you will notice a drastic increase in the good things that happen to you, because this universe is a reflection of our minds. Number 3, and a very important one, was I noticed myself being more in the moment and practicing what the Tibetans called mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being involved in every aspect of the moment of now, from breathing to how your tongue feels in your mouth, to the top of your head. I mean, just everything, to the bottom of your toes, to the air going in between your face and hair and everything. Just completely being aware of the present moment and being involved in that energetic transference. It is wonderful, and it is truly life-changing. Number 4, this one was also really important. I started to notice that my negative self-criticism and doubts and stuff started to dwindle until honestly it became non-existent. I learned to talk to myself in such a really high, I hate to say it like this because it sounds so woo-woo, but high vibrational way. When you realize that your emotions are frequencies and the universe responds to your emotions, you understand that things like happiness, positivity, hope, joy, all of that are of a higher vibration than that of anger and sadness and withdrawal and isolation and loathing and moroseness, okay? And this frees up a lot of computational power for your brain to be able to start generating good things to come. And there's this wonderful saying in the Tao Te Ching that you can't experience a shift in the physical until you have experienced the shift in the spiritual. And that is so true. I can't tell you how many times, from getting new jobs, meeting new people, doing exciting things, playing shows, starting a new project, creative venture, whatever, I have experienced these feelings of internal bliss and joy long before I experienced the actual physical attachment to that emotion. And what's funny is when the physical thing happens, your emotional centers respond to that, and you recognize, oh, this is what I was feeling. And the number 5, which honestly is probably the most important, is you learn to trust again. Trust doesn't feel like that fire that burns you every time you try to reach your hand out, because you've realized that you shouldn't touch the stove because it's hot. You reserve your trust for those who need it and those who deserve it and have earned it. Ladies, that one's really important for you, and it speaks volumes to your character for being non-judgmental and being able to have discernment for the guys who genuinely are interested in you versus having that creeper mentality. And I'm very proud of the human race. We have come a long way since our inception, and it does my heart a lot of joy, and I have a lot of hope for the future. And in the end of it, you just learn to be kinder to yourself, which allows you to be kinder to other people. So I hope that this has really helped you kind of have some green flag indicators on your self-healing journey.